All right. It's just us two. We are at Tales from the Flipside. This is Monday. Just it's me and Carter, man. That's what we do. We're out here. Uh, so everybody, don't adjust your sets. Nobody's coming. The cavalry is not coming back. Everyone is on vacation or working or uh, some other things are going on. So just I came back to my triumphant return. I was gone last week. I'll be gone next week. So hopefully the band pulls together next week more than this week. Um, Basically, we got just some light news. It's a pretty light week. News. I put together a market report. I got a pickup. So we're kind of doing things. So um, off we go. Here we go. Let me do a share screen. Let's go. Let's see what we got here.
Do we have? Are we doing the intro or no?
I guess you want to do it. Here, we'll just do it. So, we're 30 seconds in. Whatever.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, we can do it. Yeah, why not? We'll make it go. Does that make you feel better? Does it get you amped up, ready to go?
Yeah, man. Now we can ring the bell. Let's do this. Ding, ding,
Nice.
ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
Just me and you.
Oh, here we go. So just light stuff. Kind of stuff kind of been talked about, but we'll bring it all out. Let's share the screen.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Shucks.
So okay, so we got Constantine. So basically, Keanu Reeves is coming back, planned return to do Constantine. So I like Constantine as a new movie. I think it's decent, man. Him coming back to play Constantine just opens up a whole door. I know there's always rumors. It seems like every week that Keanu Reeves is in some new Marvel movie or he's talked to Marvel or some other thing. So it'll be interesting if this jumpstarts the whole conversation of Constantine and
Okay, so I'm curious as to is this a direct sequel or is this just like a reboot and they're using Keanu Reeves as just a rebooted Hellblazer, or are they just continuing?
I really okay. Now look at you. You're trying to.
Well, I'm asking the questions. I'm asking the pertinent questions.
The deal. I don't know if any of that's been really talked about. It's basically he's just coming back.
Right. Is he going to be more?
It says a sequel. Yeah, it says a sequel. So I mean, who knows if that's what that means? But
okay. All right. So is he going to be more comic accurate this time or no? British accent, blonde hair. What's happening?
I think it's going to be same old Keanu Reeves' dark hair.
Is he gonna shave his beard for this?
Probably not.
He's been sporting.
I like it. No, he I think I don't know. Maybe he'll go clean shaven. I think he'll just be regular Keanu Reeves. I think he has so much pull in the industry now. He doesn't care. He's just whatever.
The only thing that I remember is "The devil believes in you," or something like that. That's the quote that I remember.
2005 is so long away. I don't even know what I had for breakfast last night. So let's see.
That's for sure.
Okay, so let's do some. Let's see if the chat helps us out today, because as I see, hopefully they don't hesitate to use other DC characters in capacity, considering the popularity of the character and the actor. Well, and the other thing too is like DC's kind of shelved a lot of stuff, right? I mean, that was the big thing. Everything got shelved. I guess I didn't put it in the news, but like DC, the Batgirl movie is gonna come out eventually, so it's like
eventually.
Yeah, they said it's gonna come out. They said it was canceled, but then somebody said it was coming back.
I thought they put that. I thought they shelved that with the Owen Hart death.
Yeah, and, right. I thought they wanted to bring it back. I saw some news, and I can't pull it up, but somebody said that they're gonna actually bring it back. So
never to be seen, never to be duplicated.
Yeah. So, so that's. I mean, like you said, hopefully that's a good. I mean, it's Keanu Reeves is probably, if not one of their biggest stars, right? And hopefully they come out and do something and build upon it, right? And do some stuff. Look at this. People are already saying it's a time. I mean, we talked about this was what 2011, 2012, people were saying Zatanna. 2018.
Well,
every new movie comes out, Zatanna's coming.
Well, Zatanna was in Smallville, so
yeah. My thing too is
we got our live action.
Yeah, I mean, I would have died with my Hawkman fours. We had a ton of them. So, yeah.
That book, that was the book of dreams and the legends. Right. Hawkman 4.
Hawkman 4. So let's see what else we got. Still DC news. Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary celebration headlines DC New Comics. So basically, they're coming out with a one shot for our 30th anniversary. Ton of covers. I didn't get any previews on the covers, but I heard it's going to be a ton of covers. I'm sure this is going to be one of those DC one shots that have ZZ covers, like A through ZZ and all the stuff.
Yeah, so. It's gonna be really obnoxious.
Yeah,
it's gonna be worse than those Marvel and DC 1000s.
Yes,
it's gonna be worse than that if possible.
Yes. So I'm sure the retailer game will be on it, and stores will be on. Everybody will be on it, and
so which retailers are gonna get their store exclusives? Which artist is assigned to which store exclusive?
I don't even want to know yet. I'm sure they're already scrambling right now trying to secure everybody. Yeah, and it'll be funny. It'll be some kind of crazy ratio that'll be the one. I don't know.
It'll be a 1 of 1.
But yeah, maybe we'll get our boy Rick to do a wood cover or something. It'll be a 1 of 1 cover on Harley Quinn.
Hell yeah!
So. And then I'll have the fucking one, and then no one can fucking.
It's gonna be interesting to see which one will be the one.
Right? I mean, saying? So it's funny because I got I got an old book in the Market Report that I hadn't seen in a while. It was probably 2012, 2013, like an old book, like not a new hotness book.
Yeah.
And it was I think a 1 in 500 or 1 in 750 or something. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean. Are they going to do Jim Lee 1 in 1,000s, like they did, it's our Jim, I don't know.
Who's the artist?
Yeah.
Can't wait. It's going
to be great. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. I'll make sure I send an update on them. One of them. G.I. Joe finally comes to an end with Larry Hama. Hama's going to be the thing too is they're going to do a big send off on 300 with 313 G.I. Joe characters and stuff. They were talking about in some threads with longest people like Todd McFarlane Spawn, right? Who else had Claremont run with X-Men, iconic runs of the old this one's up there. It's legendary. I mean, I didn't stick around for every comic book issue on this one, but it was just to have him kind of just play with action figures and develop a whole series around it, and it's still going is.
I was thinking about this the other day. He's created some freaking iconic characters, and characters that have legitimately that are standing the test of time, and just amazing. Damn, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm shocked that it's coming to an end. Well, I don't want to say shocked that it's coming to an end, but it's it's a little. Tear right there.
Yeah. So I mean, he well deserves it. He put the work in. It's not like he didn't. So congrats to him. Obviously, I mean, now it'd be interesting what he does in the future. I mean, with everything else, and we'll see what he does in the future with all this other stuff. Does he do some other series of something, or how much stuff has he put aside during his run of jotting his notebook of?
Okay, so if he had originally went along with say Marvel okayed Nick Fury Jr.
Yes,
as opposed to G.I. Joe, would we be celebrating Nick Fury Jr. the way we're doing G.I. Joe? What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think G.I. Joe is I guess G.I. Joe is like a company, right? It's like the Avengers, right? I mean, Spider-Man and Thor and all these other people. It's like it's the Avengers, right? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's what 20 issues and they just can it and they're like, oh, this isn't working.
Right.
How many issues of Marvel did they come out with, like even in the 90s and stuff like that, or just in general? Like, I guess it was in 80s, but how many 80s characters were out there like and just didn't do anything?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, Sergeant Fury, right? Sergeant Fury. No one cares about Sergeant Fury, right?
No
one cares. Besides the number 1 issue, right? No one cares. So
for those that don't know, the original pitch for G.I. Joe was like a spinoff of Nick Fury, and in the early 80s, Marvel, they got the license for G.I. Joe, and Larry Hama transferred those characters that he created from the Nick Fury spinoff. He just transferred that to G.I. Joe, and the legend was born.
Yeah, I mean, it's to have somebody to create, and to be honest with you, create his own universe and like give him the keys and let him run with it and be as successful as it is. It's Todd McFarlane-esque, like Spawn, I guess, theoretically. I mean, I know he had help obviously throughout the way, but
props to Herb Trimpe for being the artist.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah,
crazy. Little toys become a cinematic, made movies, did toys, did comic books, merchandising.
The Baroness. I was thinking about the Baroness. I'm like, that is like one of the best characters.
Yeah.
Even like along with Snake Eyes, but the Baroness might be my favorite.
Yeah. I was a Snake Eyes Storm Shadow guy, but I mean everybody was.
That's damn Cobra. Oh, stop it! Stop. So many. So many.
I mean, hell, they had Sergeant Slaughter on the cartoon for fuck's sake. I mean,
hell yeah.
They didn't care. We waited for this one because I showed you this one in the comments, and Ryan Gosling. So now might play Dr. Doom. There was Henry Cavill, right? Now people are saying it's Ryan Gosling. It's I don't know. Okay, so I think so if I break this down, I think Dr. Doom's obviously coming. I think we all know this. I think there's coming out with all these people. I mean, we should make a list. Maybe I should make a list on the right when I make this. We have Henry Cavill, we have Ryan Gosling, we have all these people. So
all I can say is, Lord, please let this happen.
Oh, you really like Gosling in this role?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yes, I think yes. Just because, listen, we got a couple copies of Fantastic Four #5 to sell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy,
we gotta let those girls that remember Ryan Gosling from the Mickey Mouse Club.
Man, the Notebook, man, the Notebook.
Yeah, throw some extra eyes.
Oh God, I kind of hope he gets it, and he's horrible at it. So
no, he has to be. No, he's a good actor. Let's hope.
Yeah,
let's hope.
So we'll see.
He's the right age. He's got the chops. He's got the age going. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Please, I hope so. Like that's my favorite casting rumor right there.
Okay, interesting, very interesting. I thought you'd be hating all over this.
I'm not hating on this. Let's make it happen.
He's playing Ken and Barbie, man.
It's okay. It's all right. Hey, he was the driver in Drive.
That was a good ass movie, though. I'm not lying about that. I got you. So our man Chris Colbert, he sent this one in. Invincible 3rd season already in production. I loved Invincible. I was on the Invincible train. I did not grab the books, but I love the comics or the cartoons.
I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot that there was even a 2nd season.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's it feels like it's been so long. It's just like I binge it and then I just forget about it. And then like, a 3rd season shows up. So
I think I got rid of all my anything related to Invincible. I got rid of.
Yeah.
So we're gonna swipe left.
Yeah. Next one. So I know you don't know much about this, but that's okay. So The Witcher, obviously, big video game series, huge video game series, came on Netflix. Obviously, that exploded with Henry Cavill as The Witcher and all this stuff. So now they're gonna do a Big Bad Wolf and Geralt and Dark Horse's new Witcher comic. So
are Witcher comics a thing?
Yeah.
Do they go for anything? What's up?
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not hitching my ride to it. It was sold. Let's go with sold listings. People have crazy numbers on some of this stuff. $8,000 for a book. Let's see. So if we look at my handy dandy, so like Witcher 1, 9.6 is $82. I mean, hell, let's do crazy stuff. Let's do let's go over 100, right? 230. I mean, yeah, 9.6s, 9.8s are 200. I mean, so not many sales. I don't know. I think this was one of those cheap buy-ins to get into. I mean, somebody had these. Again, I don't know. This is Stan Sakai variants from Witcher 1. I don't know when this date was. 2014. I guess this is a big book.
Damn,
$400.
That's a long time ago for that book to be that stagnant.
Yeah. So
okay.
This guy has it. You want to go look at it? That's cool. Yeah. So I mean, that looks like it's the most expensive one, I guess you want to call it. Some guy has one at $564. Laugh.
Wow. So people have ditchered speculation on The Witcher.
Correct. I don't even know what these are. I seen a bunch of these like German Witchers, I guess. I don't know.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I just things I see on the internet. Yeah. So obviously these are like the big boy ones, I guess. But I mean, to me, it doesn't look rare because I just passed 10 of them on eBay.
We tripped quite a few. So
yeah. So
okay.
So that's all I kind of got for the old great actor book was up there when the show first. Yeah, I mean, that's what it. I mean, we talk about it every time. Like, hey, something comes out, it bangs for the first week, and then all of a sudden it's trash and nobody wants it.
You hear the news? Get
gone.
rid of it.
Yep.
Just got to go. I'm kicking you out. I'm kicking you out of bed. I'm sorry. We hear the news. You got to go.
That's right. So market report. So I did the market report, and it's probably terrible. I didn't do. I think I care. No, I did a market report. I didn't do the Z. I didn't do census numbers or anything like that. Just things I saw that were cool, or what I thought were cool. Action Comics 13. So no grade. 4th Superman cover. $873.
Did we do this a couple weeks ago? I forget.
I think it was like 12 or a different cover. Like it was 15 maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so interesting.
Relic. Right? It's a relic.
Yeah, I mean you're not even getting Superman on the cover. You're just getting the train, which I thought was interesting too for $873.
Just let it go.
Yeah. My man Chris Gobert sent this one in AF15. So 2 O's, 21,600, and a 3.5 for 32.4. I've heard whispers on the old Facebook groups that AF15 is down. It's going down now.
It's still not going down enough for me, but
okay. I understand that. Yeah.
But I mean, roughly $10,000
a point
per number grade. You know, I mean, it's respectable.
Yeah. I thought this was cool. Bat 22, $635
That's
a raw.
I had a copy a long time ago.
It's hard to see on the book, but it's like a lot of pencil marks on his face and stuff. So I thought that was interesting. It was like $653, but I mean, good cover.
It makes sense.
I'm worried about the pencils. It's like, do they have marker on it too? You know, is it restored? It kind of worries me, but I don't know. This is because we bought one and you saw one, right? So this is Flintstones, first Flintstones, right? 4.5 for $311.
That looks really low for a first appearance of the Flintstones.
Yeah, because I got one too.
Okay,
I bought mine for $2.
Oh, gee.
But I mean, it's destroyed. I mean, it's like I don't even want to open it up.
What year is that?
That is 19. I'm gonna look
because it's like if does it? I can't say it would predate
61.
61.
Yep.
And the Flintstones premiered what year? Let's look this up.
Animated.
Yeah.
Flintstones, the Flintstones, American sitcom Flintstones. It was 1960 original. So this is everybody will love this one. So theoretically, let me see. Sony's original release was so that was September 10th, 1961. The original release of the anime series was September 30th, 1960.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's pretty close. All right. Very. That's a low price. That seems like a deal. Just for the hell of it.
Seems like a deal. I mean, it's cool. First Flintstones. I just saw one because me and you. Did you pick one up or?
No.
Somebody picked it up, and I picked one up because I saw somebody else pick it up. Maybe I made a marker report, and that's what I saw it. So, I'm a sucker for Doll Man. I think this is just a cool cover for $400. I mean, I'd buy this book and probably sit on it for 25 years because nobody else would like it, but it's got a gun in it. It's got a hand. I
gotta figure, why is he doll? Is he like the size of a doll?
I think it's like qualities answer to Ant-Man, kind of like he like, yeah.
No, he would predate Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's a stretchy like Plastic Man, Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's all about size with those guys.
So he's Miniature Man.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I have to imagine Miniature Man would be a better name than Doll Man.
So interesting enough, I learned he was Quality's first super-powered character. Doll Man, first comic book superhero with shrinking power. He notably predates the more famous Ray Palmer Atom and Hank Pym Ant-Man by 2 decades.
He could be called Little Fella.
Little Fella.
Little Man, something, just Doll Man for a boys comic. I don't play with dolls.
Yeah, it's funny because they would. I mean, you got to think if this is the first person, like Doll Man, like Small Man, like, you know, who knows?
It's supposed to mean something.
Yeah.
Look, it's Doll Man.
Yeah. Like, hey, he said, you know, maybe we'll make him a doll. You know, somebody probably was like, their kids were playing with dolls, and they're like, I got one, a Doll Man.
In retrospect, it's okay, but I had to imagine back then, no.
Yeah.
Ain't fucking with it.
That's right. I show this every time. FF1, 1.5, Simon Stanley, 12.2. I mean, not really much to say. Yeah. Same thing with this one. I'm just kind of keeping.
Damn. Okay. That's a 9.
Yep.
For $10,000.
Yep.
Well, roughly 11.
Yeah.
After taxes.
Yeah.
Huh.
You buy it if you got 11 grand laying around?
No.
Okay.
I'll spend that. I'll spend that 11 grand on something else. But I don't know what to feel about that.
I didn't do any kind of research. I can kind of pull it up.
So does that mean like a 4.5 is like $5,000? What's going on here?
Right, probably. No one else probably is. You know, it's funny, and I'm looking up on GPA, and it's funny because I don't know. I wish GPA you could just type in anything and it would just show up. You gotta like get it exactly right.
Yeah.
Sucks. What's in here? So let's see. Let's do some data. A 9.0, regular 9.0s. This is down. I don't think it registered yet on the GPA yet. So 15,000, 9,450 in June, 15,000, 14,555, 14,500. So somebody got a deal.
Holy crap! All right. I mean, I have to admit, like 10,000 is respectable, but I mean, compared to 15.
And you're four. You said 4.5. You were thinking?
Yeah, I'm like
five. Even five. We'll go five. Five's like $2,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, when you get to jump at like, honestly, right now it's I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah, all I have is a graded 4.0 and a graded 3.5. I'm happy with those.
Yeah, you can get an 8.0 for like 6,000.
All right. Okay, respectable.
Yeah. Not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I use it. It's cool. I mean, I use it. I'm not religious to it. I just, it's usually for me, so I'll give a little tutelage to people. It's like when I go to a con or I see something and I use it for like Golden Age books because these don't come up. So I kind of, use it for that. I mean, that's I was having a big conversation with one of my guys at work, and I was like, I don't buy books that are theoretically that I invest in that are like New Mutants 98 or things that always just kind of roll off the thing because everybody knows what the price is, ASM 300s, because everybody's just going to knock you down 20%.
Yeah, because this is definitely the book I wasn't really tracking.
Yeah.
Especially in the 9.0.
Yeah, I wasn't either. This is another one. 825. Yeah, 16.5. Look at that. So somebody got a good deal. Now, or did everybody else overpay? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, thank you. Famous Funnies little Frazetta cover. $280. I threw it on there. I saw it. That's for Z because Z's not here. So, little Frazetta action.
That's cool. Like it. It's got we have the Black Clan in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. The only thing that's missing is a hot chick in bondage.
Right. That's right.
I think that's why this book isn't like, I don't know, a $500 book.
Correct.
It's missing a broad.
Yeah. I mean, if they had a broad in the back hanging on something on a tree on the back or something, it'd be dope.
And there's no gore.
Correct.
Either you need either a broad or some gore.
Yeah, like him.
Take it over the top.
Him bleeding or something. It looked like he just came out like they just like, oh, you're there. Let me put some handcuffs on you. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah. He should have his head lopped off or something. That would take it over the top. I hear you.
Right. Hey, nobody steal my store variant idea. I saw this. I thought this was interesting. A 9.0 Marvel Spotlight 2, 1,400. 45 bids. I mean, it got some action.
Damn. I mean,
I can look at this one too. I didn't pull up any of the data, so I feel bad. But it's only us, so it's fine.
I don't know what to feel about this.
So if I look at my handy dandy stuff,
so this was after that. Was the Werewolf by Night trailer, right? This
correct.
Was after that. I don't know how to feel about this.
It's down. It's
really?
Now. I mean, it's down a couple $100. I mean, it's not terrible. It's down through the COVID year too because I hit 2,000 last year.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a huge drop off at 9, like 8.5 is like $900. So, I mean, I don't know if we ever covered this. A 9.6 sold for $12,000, $14,000 in 2021. So
no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, that's the highest graded. So
was 2021 the last hurrah for comics for a while? What's happening?
I think so. Everything.
It's like literally, it's like the roaring 20s.
Yeah.
Bottles were popping. Everything was just going off.
Because it's like, for me, it's like buying a house, right? Say I buy a house for $100,000 and I sell it for $200,000. Well, that person who bought it for $200,000 isn't selling it for $300,000. You know what I'm saying? if your house is only worth $100,000, you know, it's like somebody's holding the bag on these, and it'll be interesting who really makes out the Kings. I had to throw one on there. I know we just talked about it, but New Mutants 98 1600.
That stays steady, right? Or no?
Right? Yeah. I now again, people will lambaste me because newsstands. But yeah, I've been wanting one of these. I wouldn't think I want a 9.8. I mean, I just think there's too many books for me to say, oh, I want a 9.8. You know, I would take a 9.0 or something. I don't care about. I mean, I care about Deadpool, but I don't care about it being a 9.8. I mean, I'm not that kind of dude. At least on this book, especially the back so bad. Because it's all black. It's notorious for everything. The computer's taking it. Okay, come on. 1600, 1500, 17. I mean, it used to be average on 2021 was $2,000. So,
okay.
Yeah. So,
all right.
I mean, hell, I could probably buy a 9 for what, $500 probably.
I mean, you know,
$400.
You know, if somebody needs bread money,
yeah, right.
It's respectable.
Yeah. This is the book. You remember this book? You ever see this book?
I'm sure it passed my memory at some point.
Yeah. So I haven't seen too many of these. Red Sonja 2, Adam Hughes, 1 in 300 incentive RRP. So they had these back in the day, I think on the Dynamite website at one point.
Damn.
But yeah, $750, man. That's I haven't seen this book in a long time. And somebody popped one off.
So a ghost popped up from the grave.
Yep. I was like, holy shit. Because nobody talks about Adam Hughes anymore, right? When's the last time me and you talked about Adam Hughes, right? Like, oh, Adam Hughes was the shit from 2011 to like 2015. And then Adam Hughes is like, and Adam's a good guy. Like, we used to talk on Instagram, and like he's a pleasurable folk and he's all good. And no one cares about Hughes anymore, really. Like,
I know he's doing one of those Harley Quinn 30th anniversary covers, right?
I'm sure he is.
Yeah,
I'm sure he is.
Him.
I mean, you go down the list. Him, Frank Cho's probably doing one. I mean, you just go down a list of people who do female characters. I'm sure Campbell's going to do one. I mean,
I wonder if who was that guy Lisner who does
Lisner.
Does he do? What character does he do? Cry for Dawn, the Cry for Dawn guy.
Yes.
Joseph Linsner. That would be interesting to see his take.
He Joseph Michael Lisner. Yeah.
Milo Manara.
Yeah.
The porn guy. Who else?
I mean, Alex Ross will do one probably, right? I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting who brings all to the table. So
it'll be a who's who.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the only guy. Rich yours. I still got that Hughes. I think amazing that Mary Jane and Hughes book, Mary Jane and Black Cat that he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just Hughes is just, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, Greg Land.
Yeah, Greg Land. Yes. So we'll see. So I haven't seen this book in a while. I wish the boys were here because I know they would have probably talked about it. But yeah. So we got that. Here's another book from the past. Well, Tales of Suspense 57.
Dang.
Now I didn't see all the pictures, but if a guy's got it on a box like that.
Now that's somebody that needs bread money. Because he pulled that thing out and just slapped it on top of the long box and just started snapping pictures. He's like, man, we got to get this thing out of here.
we got to get this whole long box process. He's like, pop. He did have extra photos. You know, it's funny. I actually want to see this one because
somebody has bills to pay. He let that thing go for $1,000.
No, I think it's so funny when people do that stuff. Hilarious to me. This might be the listing of the week for me. What did I put this as? 1,000. So okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so this is 1,000, right?
Okay.
So maybe. So look at this listing. 3,000 now. It's the same picture.
That one. Okay, so the one picture is covering
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry. So this is okay. So let me blow it up. Look at that.
Okay.
3,000 now. Same guy. 5 feet back.
Oh, so he realized he underpriced it and was just like,
oh, I can't ship it. I don't got it. Let me relist it. Problems with the listing.
Right.
Okay. Maybe a show. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just presenting the facts here. I didn't even catch that. Hey, look at. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying to do it out here, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Richie. You're the man, dude. So I got that. What else do we got here?
So we need to cross out that 1,000 and superimpose 3,000. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, that guy. Hey, he had to listen. He was just rolling through that whole long box.
This guy wised up real quick.
Yeah. Tech 168 3.0, about $6,000, 6,200.
Okay.
That's our boy's book. He always tries to find one. Oh, I want one. Our famous lawyer. So he's always looking. So I just threw this on here. Hopefully he'll watch the show and he'll see it. So X-Men is far away.
It's in a galaxy far away.
Gone. Don't even think about it.
It's a long ways away in a galaxy far away. I got you.
So so people, I think it's funny that a cover went for 3,000 or 4 or 5 went for 14. But that's just me. A lot of people just not doing it right now. So I don't know.
Okay, so what do you think about the cover being just the cover for what?
Well, me and you went to that show. And that guy, did he just have the cover or did he have the no cover? But was that me and you? Remember, he had it up there, and I asked him what it was worth. Were you with me there?
Damn it. Okay, because I remember seeing. I forget if I was with you or not, but
and he sold it. Remember that day?
Yeah, I remember seeing.
It was at Harper's.
Like that. Okay,
it was at Harper's.
All right.
At the double, I think was it a double? No, it was at the bowling alley, or not the bowling alley. Not the double tree. The other one he goes to.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So
it's sold.
It's sold. Yeah. I was like, it was a coverless X-Men one. I'm like, whatever.
Nah. Can't people just like save their money and just put it towards something better? Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like a I don't know. I feel like a tool. just collecting a relic.
I see this guy on Facebook. He's a young kid, young collector. He collects a lot of coverless books. It's his thing. Maybe because he's young, he didn't have a lot of money, which I get. I totally get. I'm not poo-pooing his crapping on his collection at all. But I just see him collect a lot of covers.
It's like it feels like paying $20 just to touch a prostitute's ass.
That's funny. How about this one? Little 9.8, $800 down. Right?
Oh yeah, that seems hella down. Like, listen, I'm not pricing 9/8 of X-Men 266, but that does seem down.
Yeah, I think it was 1,000 or 12. The comments will.
I'd have to imagine. Okay, I'd have to imagine a year ago this was like 1,200. I'd have to imagine.
I want to see all these keys that are going. Everybody's, I know Chris is talking about trying to catch up on try to get all these books, which I get. If you can get them for a good price, but a lot of people are going to be stuck around with some of these books, man.
Listen, I'm just glad I got what I got when I got it. You know what I'm saying?
I had this book in like a 9.6 or I think a 9.6, and it was like $300, and I thought I was jumping for joy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone had a comic book thing. This is one of those other books. Everybody has one at a comic book show. Like, oh, you want to, and they just wave it around there. You just get rid of it for me.
Yeah, this is a guy here who must have bought it. Who must have bought in cheap and was just like,
995 was the highest in 2021.
hmm,
Or that's the average, I guess I should say. 995. So you're right,
okay.
probably 1,000. High was six. Oh wow. Oh, are you ready for this one? 2019, 660. 2020, 1,700 high. 21, 1,600. 2022, 1,300.
Damn. Okay.
Hey.
So we slashed that thing damn near almost by half.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Crazy. And the last one on my little list. Look at this one. Little blood transfusion cover.
Ooh, there we go. See. That's the golden ager that I'm talking about.
That's right.
That's it. That's it's got everything. I love it.
So if we go back to that famous, if we go back to the famous funnies, it needs a little bit of this to help it with that, right?
Yeah. That's what's up.
I mean, $1,000 for 2.5. That doesn't seem terrible. It looks great too. Minimal chipping. It's got some spine stress on it, but
I've never seen this cover before.
No,
never.
I mean, it's hard. I don't know.
Damn, there's still like just some amazing golden age covers out there.
Yep.
That probably nobody's ever seen.
I mean, hell, I had that horror book that with all the lines on it, and nobody saw it, and then all of a sudden they're just popping up on Instagram left and right. People buying them. That's all I got for the market report. I try to do it justice. I try to do a little bit of everything. I didn't put any real moderns on there. I didn't want to put UF4 because we talk about it every week. So.
Well, what about we can talk about UF4 shit.
I'm good.
Let's beat that dead horse.
Yeah, I'm good.
Unless it's the Jurjevic variant.
Yeah.
Any news on that? Any movement?
I didn't see anything on that. I can pull it up right now. I didn't see anybody.
Because I know that there is one up on eBay right now for I think about
$100 million.
About 50 grand, I think.
Well, okay, so let me just throw it under. Let me just do this. Over, we'll just put it over 7. Oh, yeah, 43,502.
Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
And it's still there. Has it moved?
I haven't moved. 44 watchers on that board.
Okay. It'll go eventually.
I mean, a 9.6 is 14 grand. I mean, Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. It's just interesting to me. 9.2 is 10 grand. Jesus. I just way out of my league. So we're extending, yeah. Because Michael Myers came out and killed Gambit, man. That's what happens. Yeah. I don't know. I think people are just getting Gambit fatigue, to be honest with you. Start and stops, and everybody just gave up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear you. The boy that cried wolf. The comic book spec.
Yeah.
That cried wolf.
I got so I got one pickup. I made a trade. Not everybody's here, but people will listen on the way back on the playback. So Chris McLean was part of CBSI way back in the day. Good guy. So I traded him my Incredible Hulk 635 CGC 96 that used to be in that right there, a little slot right there. And I traded with him. I got we'll put myself on the big screen because I don't care. A little Wolverine 198, and the serial number's okay. It's 890, 894. It's kind of hard to see.
The
894.
The John Tyler Christopher.
Yeah. Little JTC.
What convention was that exclusive to?
Or was it? C2E2.
Okay.
So at least that's when I started seeing him as C2E2. But
yeah,
no, bomb-proof packaging. The man, he does. He knows. I mean, we all know. Yeah, 894, 3,000. I like how he didn't. He had a blue. He didn't have it signed. But yeah, man, I've been looking for this book a while. Yeah, I've been looking for this book a while, and it's actually. It's a true 9.8 too. But I didn't even look at it, honestly. But I just know they were like, remember they were like really, really, really like $100 or whatever, and then all of a sudden they went to like crazy money, and I'm like, dude, I'm not spending $300. That's what I got. You got anything? Did you pick up anything?
I got one thing, and this is just pertinent to the conversation.
I got you.
I pulled it out. So we have.
Oh,
I know this ain't the VHS show. Y'all calm y'all asses down.
Hey, that's Tuesday. That's gonna be on tomorrow.
It's Tuesday. We're promoting. It's Tuesday. Okay, so we have Constantine on VHS from 2005. So from what I understand, 2005 is pretty much the last year that they started producing tapes. That they stopped. Well, yeah, this is when they stopped producing VHS tapes. So this is, I guess you could say, pretty rare. And on top of that, we have the blue watermarks at the bottom to let you know this is a factory seal. Blue. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I see it.
The blue Warner Brothers watermarks at the bottom. This thing is factory sealed. And I tell you what. Try to find a sealed copy of Constantine on VHS if you are so inclined. It's going to be tough. And I don't know how the hell I got this.
I know. Did you buy it back in July?
Yeah. I got this thing for it. I don't know.
You
I
got
think
cheap. You got
the
cheap.
hell of a deal. Yeah. Just because it's like there are no copies of this thing available, and it's relevant. It's relevant again.
I mean, that's the thing. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we talk about flipping and stuff. So do you send it in to get graded and try to flip it before the movie?
I'll be honest with you. I like this thing too. Because I've been telling people I'm in the honeymoon phase.
I know you are.
And I like having the tapes. So it's just like, it's tough letting go, especially something like this.
I mean, that's why I collect Above the Rim and a Machinist.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. Fred brings up a good point. Do you think more and more folks claiming X-Men Annual 14 is actually actual Gambit's first is hurting 266? No. I don't think it's that. I think it's the movies. I think it's, our boy was supposed to be it, then he wasn't it, then he doesn't want to do it, then they can't get a good director, then it's somebody else, and then, I mean, it'll be interesting if the animated series can bring.
Hold down the fort 1 second.
I got you. Yeah, do it up, bro. So it'll be interesting if the animated series brings back life into the supporting characters of X-Men. I think that's a good launching pad for people. Now, I think does every comic book Marvel movie need live action? I mean, I wouldn't think so. I mean, it's nice to see. I mean, would it be cool if X-Men the animated series morphs into like maybe
we got one more thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more. Speaking of Above the Rim.
Oh boy, would you get a cassette?
We found a sealed copy of the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Yeah, who's on the back? Who are the artists on the back?
Okay, so we've got
Tupac had a couple hits on there.
Oh my gosh. Pain, which is Tupac's best track. Man, the weirdest thing about Pain is that the guy who produced it, right? His name is Stretch, like underground producer. Tupac insists that he had something to do with setting him up. Like him and Stretch, Tupac and Stretch, they were hella cool. And Tupac insists that Stretch had something to do with him getting shot back in 1994, right? Mm-hmm. And Stretch, the guy who produced Pain, he's on his way home and gets killed, like just a few blocks from his home, right? And he gets killed the year anniversary of Tupac getting shot in 1994.
Wow.
Yeah, so crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. But yeah, this is legitimately if anybody remembers 1994, this is literally all anybody listened to back in the day. And I remember like going to house parties. All you had to do was throw on the Above the Rim soundtrack Yeah, man. Yeah, this is great movie. Even greater soundtrack.
The movie, by far, it's so funny because the movie in general, they have like all layups and dunks.
That's it.
Besides him at the end when he shoots that jumper, that's all layups and dunks.
I love the movie. I remember going to see it in the theater. Yeah. I'll tell you what. There's a channel, Prim's Hood Cinema.
Okay.
And you got to check him out. He does like all of the like the 90s hood movies.
Like New Jack City.
Yeah, he's a kid. He seems like a kid that was born in like the 2000s. So he doesn't have like that reference for those movies. So he can kind of be more impartial in his reviews. But the dude is funny as hell.
Hey, you're gonna give him a little love. Well, it's my show. I can give him anybody.
Right on. Hey, listen, we got time.
Yeah, we got time. So you got 302,000. That's way more than that.
Yeah, dude is funny as hell, and I think so. Hip hop. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one. So that's that's his review of Above the Rim. Funny as hell,
dude. I hate you now because this is gonna be my fuck it. We're subscribing, and this is gonna be my new.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You do a deep dive on this dude's channel.
Four brothers, man. Maybe I have this guy. Maybe we do a one-off special of the VHS show, and we bring Prims on. So maybe you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go on Instagram right now. Does this dude got an Instagram? Have you been following this dude on Instagram?
I think he does.
Dude, we need to get this guy in the VHS show.
The brother's funny.
That's cool, man. I like it. I don't even know if he's got one. Let's look.
I think the biggest one is either the New Jack City, Juice, and Menace to Society reviews.
Oh, he does. He got one post. One post. I'm gonna message this dude. Hey, man. VHS podcast. You'll love this. Well, she's probably thinking, who the fuck is this kid? So basically, yeah, dude.
And I tell you what, look and you see Keanu coaching kids. It's
this one.
Side, yeah, the hardball review.
So is it like just okay? So kind of explain it to us. So is it Steve Urkel bought a gun? I remember that one. So is this just him playing clips and him voicing over the clips? Is that what it is?
It's clips of the movie, and he'll like just comment over important parts.
Okay, I like this.
And give his take on it. But yeah, it's funny.
Dangerous Minds. I remember this white lady saves the hood. Oh my god, so funny. I like this. This Moesha. Oh boy, speed runs on Moesha.
If you have some free time, yeah, you'll.
Dude, this brings me back. Like we talked about this, Carter. I used to live in a very urban neighborhood, so it's like, this brings me back. I like it. I like it. Top 10 Martin episodes. Oh my god. I hate you now, but I love you at the same time.
It's all good, man.
It's great. So good. So yeah, check out Prim's Hood Cinema, man. That's it's gonna be dope. So hopefully everybody, how about this? Everybody watching, comment on Prim's Hood Cinema on Instagram. Something we want him on a VHS show. You can talk about VHS tapes and stuff. Maybe he has a bunch of them. I don't know. That's all I got. Quick little hour episode.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully next time everybody's here. No big deal. I understand people's got lives. I won't be here next week. I'm on vacation.
Listen, us two brothers here, we got charisma.
That's right. That's all we need.
We both got charisma to spare, so it's all.
You know what's funny is if we ever get this happen again, we're just gonna go off the rails and we're just gonna do a giant wrestling show. Fuck it.
Oh shit! Listen, we were talking before the show. I didn't realize Braun Strowman had come back.
Yeah, Braun Strowman came back. He's annihilating everybody on the main roster.
Who's he? Has he started a feud yet or no?
He destroyed every tag team on the roster. He destroyed the whole tag team division, and now it's going to take him 4 months to rebuild the whole tag team division.
Listen, you can build a monster, but you cannot have him bury your tag team division.
He did it. I don't think he's feuding with anybody yet. I don't know what's going to happen out of the next one because they just announced that Crown Jewel that Roman Reigns is coming to fight Logan Paul.
I saw that. Did you see the press conference?
No, I saw the clips of
Roman.
What?
It was pretty good. It was
good.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that for bigger. I wish they would do it for WrestleMania. Do it for the big boys, SummerSlam, like Crown Jewels. Just do it for like the big ones. What else were we talking about? So I guess the way that all shook down is people were like hating on it because Logan Paul is this new guy, right? He's kind of new, green, I guess theoretically.
Yeah.
And now he's getting a shot at the title and everybody's freaking out. But I guess he's the Saudi prince, and if people don't know, it's hosted in Saudi Arabia. And I guess the prince is a big Logan Paul fan, so that's why.
You know what? Listen, to me, he's put the work in.
Yep.
And he's amassed this huge following. So Correct. Why the hell not, man?
Yeah, I mean,
nobody should hate on this match, especially if you're a wrestler. You shouldn't hate on this. Get a following like his, and then see what happens.
Well, I mean, Karrion Kross came back. They were teasing the old. I guess me and you could talk about this because everybody else probably tuned out. They talked about the old White Rabbit. They had White Rabbit playing his little when he was at NXT. White Rabbit when he was doing the White Rabbit gimmick or whatever it was. Yeah. So
he grew his hair out.
Yeah. So
I didn't know because he kept shaving it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he had a full head of hair. Good for him.
Yeah. So, no, we'll come back. It's funny because Carter's only watching NXT.
Because I don't have cable and I'm using my buddy's Peacock account. So
yeah, Mike get Hulu, goddammit, so he can watch AEW. So I'm watching a little bit of AEW. I don't catch my head wrong because we're doing this, but I if people don't know here, I'll give them love to some other stuff because why not? So if you guys don't know, I get some of my news from Reddit Squared Circle. So it's a Reddit. It's R Squared Circle, and this is where you can get discussion threads and see what's happening. This is from Eddie Guerrero from 2004 Olympics back in the day or some crap. I didn't even talk about War Games logo. Just cool stuff. White Rabbit theories, Kevin Nash stuff from I think a podcast he's doing now. So, yeah. So that's what I gotta do.
Mike is in the comments. He has Hulu.
Yeah, man. Why are you trying to? Just add the poor man to your account, man. AEW. I've been watching it. We've been talking about me and Carter were talking about CM Punk, and that whole thing happened at the last one out for 8 months. So
that is like the most bizarre thing I've heard.
He buried the whole roster. He buried the whole company, and then he buried Tony Khan right in front of him. He doesn't care.
I guess CM Punk reveals himself eventually.
Yeah. Perfect. Do it so we can talk about more wrestling. You know what's funny? I know we talk about collectibles and podcasts and stuff. I would do a wrestling podcast on the show. I don't even care anymore. I mean, how we're doing VHS for Christ's sakes. I would do a wrestling podcast. So if people want to listen to wrestling podcast, give a thumbs up, comment in the comments. We'll do a wrestling podcast. Me, Carter. I'll find other people. I'm sure.
Oh my God, I'd be so bad just because it's like.
Well, we don't have to talk about current stuff. We can talk about 1980s, 90s golden age wrestling. Like I was in. I remember all that. The old Macho Man and Jake the Snake Cobra scene. We could replay that.
It's funny. Like I'll do the eBay search for tapes, and I'll see a ton of WWF tapes from back in the day. I'm just like, I can't do it. That's something I can't do.
So there's a 92 Royal Rumble sealed, I think, going on. They didn't want 1,000 for it or some shit, but they got 4 other tapes. It was like bullshit Royal Rumble tapes, but I don't know. But we'll see. So yeah, like I said, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to do everything. Tell everybody about it. We're trying to get a little bigger here. If you want to do a wrestling podcast, we'll do a wrestling podcast. Hell, we might get some people from the audience to come and join our little wrestling podcast. Look at that. Carter's Knowledge of the Junkyard Dog would be great. Oh boy, we're gonna started something, and
it's at that's at the bare minimum. I'd have to actually research that.
Well, you tell me that one YouTube? What was that YouTube where they play? Did I send that to you? I sent that to you. Remember, it was like old wrestling footage. Remember that YouTube channel? It
I'm
was
pretty
like
sure.
Old, it was like old wrestling footage from way back in the day. Old wrestling matches.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now.
Yeah.
Classic wrestling matches.
Yeah.
That's what it was called. Yeah. So this is like a playlist of like 800 wrestling matches from way back in the day. I don't know why everything's just stalling right now. A movie poster podcast. You don't want to do that. Yeah. So Rick the Bruiser, that's what it is. So this guy, he's made a big list of playlist of huge wrestling matches. So yeah.
Hey, we're riffing right now.
Yeah, we don't care.
We're talking out of our asses.
Yeah. So
comic books have left like about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
so
we don't care.
This
is what happens when Z doesn't show up. So
it's a
big box. Look at that first 18 WrestleManias. Let's go, Z. Let's go. That's Z's brother. Let's go. First Royal Rumble, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I think so too, because Dino Bravo won it. I think, right? I think Dino Bravo.
Do you know the story on Dino Bravo?
Yeah, they did Dark Side of the Ring about
it. That is tragic.
Tragic, man. Tragic. I'm hoping a new Dark Side of the Ring series come back. I know people were hating on it because they did Ric Flair wrong and they did Rob Van Dam wrong and all those people.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, whatever. So
it's a fun little walk.
Look at all these people bringing wrestling connotations to the old channel. I love it.
People know.
I try to get like Mel. Mel watches a lot of wrestling. He watches. That's why he didn't come this show, because he watches Monday Night Raw and stuff. So whatever. So basically, what I can do is maybe we'll do a WrestleMania. Maybe me and you do reviews of. We'll like mute the thing, but me and you will play it in our headphones, and we'll just commentate over the wrestling matches. Watch, that'll give us 8 million views or some crazy stuff.
Reaction video.
Like, here's a full match of Royal Rumble 1997. So, I don't know. We'll see. Kamala versus Georgie Animal Steel. Jesus. So now we're down.
Now I know some Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Right. The Ugandan giant.
Dude, it's crazy.
Hakeem the African Dream. Okay, I was such a dumb kid. I legitimately thought Hakeem
he was from
African Dream. I thought he was from deepest, darkest Africa. I legitimately thought that.
So there's a meme going around in one of the other subreddits for wrestling, and it was like people who are losing their minds over the Little Mermaid, right? And they said, but you believe that Hakeem the African Dream was from Africa?
Listen. I swore he was.
Or Yokozuna was from Japan, even though he's a Samoan.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. I guess we'll end on that. If people want to hear us about a wrestling podcast,
it would be terrible. But
it'll be terrible. We'll do at least one. Just leave some topics. Maybe we'll riff one day and we'll talk about it. We'll do it on like a random night. Watch, it'll be the biggest podcast ever. It'd be terrible. Then we got to commit to it. So, all right, guys, we'll check everybody later. Tuesday, Tip Heads. Wednesday, Bird Nerd Report. I am hoping Comic Shop Talk comes back. Unfortunately, he's going through some problems. Not crazy, but
no Clayton Crane problems.
No. None of that. So hopefully he comes back, and then we can get that back rolling. And then, like you said, maybe do a wrestling podcast. No, maybe do a wrestling podcast. I'll make a cool clip for it.
Hey, Michael, would you get in on that?
Yeah, Mike needs to come on. I know Mike, so if he comes on, maybe we'll get somebody who actually watches the current product too, and we'll do like something old, do something new, and then we'll do something like remember back in the 90s in the Attitude Era or something. Did you watch a lot of Attitude Era stuff?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Monday Night Wars.
Okay. Me and Mike and our buddy Eric, we would get the wrestling pay-per-views damn near every month.
Are you ready for this one?
Back in the day, but yeah, back in the 90s. Yeah.
This is how hood I am. You ready for this one? So I used to have a cheater box. I owe WWE, AK, WCW way so much money. We used to have pay-per-view 1, 2, and 3 or whatever. So I would get like when they would do it Sundays, right? Because they would compete against each other, right? So
Yeah.
I'd watch Bash at the Beach and then whatever WWF was SummerSlam or some shit, whatever it was. I just flipped back and forth between matches.
Yeah, because I remember being in the dorms back at the University of Akron.
Yeah, bring it. Hey, come on the show, man. We ain't scared.
And we would and I would watch and I would just watch it by myself. Like I'd watch Raw because I'm like because it was Mike Tyson and I'm like, who is this bald guy harassing my guy Mike Tyson? Who is this guy?
Oh.
And then then wind up just falling in love with Steve Austin.
So when Mike gives you Hulu, they have a new series. It's called Mike, about Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And some guy plays it. It's not the greatest, but I mean, it's okay.
All right.
It's like his one-man show. It talks about more of his like one-man show and then stuff back. But wrestling matches in the hallway. Hey, Mike, did you text him like, hey, what time is it? It's 3:16 and you give him a stunner? Because that's what you need to do. Like that. Okay. So, all right, guys, we're going to end it. Wrestling podcast. We showed off our stuff. We did some comic book stuff, and we'll talk to everybody later. So here we go. Let me do some things here, and let's outro this thing.